knows when God made you, he replanted my soul. Conversational goals, manifesting I rose. When God made you,
ATLANTAGA, that's where I stay. Hey, C dot, A dot, catch me downtown in the drop top. Still do rad with the flip flop. If you bad and you know it, clap your hands and middle fingers up if you don't need a fucking man.
Katt Williams, aka Cat in the Hat. This man, first of all, what's your top 5 comedians? Let's get that in order. Let's get that out the way. I know I usually talk about music, but you know, Katt Williams has a Gangsta Grills. You know, he was signed to Dipset at one point in time, and he has made music. So this is a music video still. But go ahead and list your top 5 comedians. I'm gonna throw mine in there, but you know me, I'm all over the place. Katt Williams is a genius, bro. Katt Williams is a genius. I'm all over the place. Before I jump around, Ludacris. Let me talk to Ludacris. This is where the music come in. Ludacris. See, Ludacris, let me tell you something about Ludacris. Ludacris can rap. He can put bars together. He can punch. He can rap. He's not one of my favorite at all in Atlanta. A lot of people outside Atlanta love Ludacris, but people in the city do not mess with Ludacris. I'm just gonna keep that. I'm gonna let you know that. He can rap. He's just so animated and Luda. This man said, you know what Katt Williams said. If you haven't, go to Club Shay Shay and watch that interview. I don't want to put all the stuff on here, but he said some stuff about Ludacris, and Ludacris came back with a freestyle. Ludacris, don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm gonna keep it real with. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You hear me? See, I said I was gonna come on this video this year and be positive, cause I don't got nothing bad to say about Ludacris. I just don't mess with Ludacris like that. Your first album, second album, I can quote a lot of your songs, so he can rap. But I'm not in Illuminati. I'm in Ludanati. No, nobody want to hear that shit, Luda, man. We want to know if what he's saying was cap. You up there come back rapping and I'm not in Ludanati, I'm in Ludanati, doing your face all like, nobody want to hear that cap ass shit, Luda, man. Nobody want to hear no album from, man. Positive note, 2023, 2024, I'm sorry. A new year, trying to stay positive. Y'all get that black gold on my new album, by the way, on all streaming platforms. It was over 1,000 streams in 8 hours. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all let me know what's your favorite song on there. But off that, Ludacris freestyle, it was whack. It was whack. I ain't gonna lie to you. We all know Luda can rap, but Luda, don't nobody want to hear that, bro. Just tell if it's true or not. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's like if somebody... Nobody want to hear that, Luda. Nobody want to hear that. Niggas always freestyle. Why just couldn't... Just state it, bro. We don't want to hear no... That shit said Ludacris addresses Katt Williams. I was like, okay, bet. And the beat came on. I'm like, man, this nigga, man. Anyway, top 5 comedians, mine, no particular order, but I'm explaining it to you. And then I'm gonna talk to you about Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay. Now, Eddie Murphy is in my top. Might be my favorite comedian. I think Eddie Murphy's my favorite comedian of all time. Now, when I say this, it's still no particular order, but I'm telling you this is my favorite comedian of all time. Just like Pac is my favorite rapper of all time, but my top 5 will be different, if that makes any sense. So, Eddie Murphy, it's kind of like with the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant effect. Eddie Murphy is here at the top. Nobody did stand up like him, and he only had a couple of specials, but he shook the world, right? Acting, movies, Boomerang, Coming to America, Beverly Hills Cop, Haunted Mansion. Like this my dog. Now I can keep going. Nobody has done it at a level like him, especially at that time when it was racism, and he was talking this shit. He didn't give a damn. Like, if cancel culture was back then, like, so he's at the top, and everybody know that. He's the Michael Jordan of comedy, and you can't argue that. You got Richard Pryor. You know Richard Pryor's up there. You know Eddie Murphy. All the other ones. Okay, here it is. Eddie Murphy and them, everybody, Eddie Murphy and his class, they're gonna say Richard Pryor. But anybody, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, all the legends we know of this generation is going to say Eddie Murphy. So maybe Richard Pryor would be the Jordan to them, their generation, and then, you know, Eddie Murphy would be the Kobe of that generation. Me, Eddie Murphy is my Jordan, so he's at number 1. Second, no particular order, I just have Eddie Murphy where he at. Second would be Eddie Griffin, another Eddie. Eddie Griffin is the only comedian stand-up wise, and he's done good with movies, very great with movies, who just get up there and just flawless. They say what they feel, like it's no filter, and they speak truth within their comedy as well. He's another one. So I like that comedy where it's like cutting edge and they get on everybody, black, white, yellow, green. I don't give a damn. Like, it's no filters. So Eddie Griffin. Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is another person that's ruthless. You can't put no filter on him. You can't put no censorship. He's gonna do what he gotta do, and he has a nice movie resume, and his stand-ups are flawless. Next, I would throw Katt Williams in there, because Katt stand-ups are, man, they're perfect. You dig what I'm saying? His delivery, he has a delivery like no other. Like, if this was rapping, his setups lead up to the punchline, but he has little haymakers in between the punch, if that makes any sense. And I like the way he does shit, and he addresses stuff. These people we talking about don't care about cancel culture or nothing. They're not gonna compromise their comedy. And movie wise, you know, you got the Fridays, you know what I'm saying? You got man, what's that Christmas movie with Charlie Murphy? You did what I'm saying? He's been on plenty of TV series, like with My Wife and Kids, and he has a lot of memorable moments. And number five is tough. Number 5 is tough because number 5 is tough. So I don't know. I have to sit back and think about that. But see, I want to put Patrice O'Neal right there. But, you know, I fuck with Bernie Mac. I fuck with D.L. Hughley. You know, it's a lot of people I mess with. But I'm probably going to pick Patrice O'Neal just because he cold. If you don't know who Patrice O'Neal is, do your homework. So with that being said, let's talk about Katt. Katt is a genius. Because when you're watching that, his setups was like, that was a special and interview for him. I think a lot of people gonna start doing that. He really gave people the blueprint, like his setups and punchlines, and we both had the pointy sideburns. Somebody had to cut their hair. Even if it's not true, the way he set it up, he made it believable. And that shit was top of the food chain material. And it was crafted very well. His mannerism, looking at the camera, standing up, like, bruh, you could tell he been thinking about that. And maybe if he didn't write it down, it's been in his mind, and he crafted it very well, very well. So I want to say, Katt, if you didn't have a special, now's the time to drop the special, because all eyes on you. They exposing people. It's crazy because my pops used to say Steve Harvey Fro was a little unit, and I'm like, man, pops, you hate him, man. That's Steve Harvey lying in, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted Steve, but hey, the nigga had a microphone top on his head, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So with that being said, man, let me know what's your favorite comedians. What y'all think about that interview, and what stood out to you? Luda, we don't want no more freestyles, man. Just drop a classic album, give a single or something, and go do Fast and the Furious. What Katt said, you got 10 more to do. Nobody want to hear no freestyle from Luda, man. I thought Luda was from the talk, man. This is the studio. Like, what Luda doing in the studio? I ain't Illuminati. I'm in the Ludanati. I hit stop so fast, man. Boy, I went to my cookies, deleted everything, looked up Luda. It wasn't nothing except that. I deleted that shit too, man. Shouts out to Katt Williams, Shay, man. Yeah, that's a great interview, man. Broke the internet, got folks coming, got folks. Hey, he got folks running around. We about to get a lot of specials, a lot more interviews, and I can't wait. So like I said, with that being said, let me know what's your top 5 comedians. What's your favorite Katt Williams stand-up? And another thing with Katt Williams, not Katt Williams, but Eddie Murphy. Y'all know Eddie Murphy had a top single out, and a lot of comedians wasn't making music and tried to steal it. You know, Kevin Hart dropped a song with Trey Songz. You know, a lot of people took Eddie Murphy blueprint. Eddie Murphy is the GOAT. I don't care what.
Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati, and I only left with bitches when coming from any party.
When God made you, he replanted my soul. Conversation, new goals, manifesting, I rose. When God made you.
ATLANTAGA, that's where I stay. Hey, C-Dot, A-Dot, catch me downtown in the drop top. Still do rad with the flip flop. If you bad and you know it, clap your hands. And middle fingers up if you don't need a fucking man.